Hi everyone, welcome to this week's headlines. Again, just a reminder, the Wilkins Parent Info Hub, the link is in the newsletter. So you can bookmark that and access any of the information anytime. And also the link to the School Bites calendar and the download for you to sync the calendar with your own calendar is also there. This week, PBL, we are focusing on being a learner in all settings, and children are learning about being responsible for their own learning. The school vision consultation, this is your last chance to have your say in the development of our school vision. You can answer one or all of the questions in the short survey. The link is in the headlines. We really would like to have the input from as many families as possible. So if you could please take a couple of minutes to do that this week, that would be fantastic. This week is collaborative planning week for our teaching staff. One stage team each day will spend the whole day interrogating student learning data to determine the most important focus areas for next term's teaching and learning programs. Where possible, we've utilised staff who are already familiar with the students and the school routines and procedures to minimise disruption. And class teachers are leaving work for their classes, so learning will be maintained while our teachers participate in this really high impact work. So today, years 3 and 4, stage 2. Tomorrow, stage 3, years 5 and 6. On Thursday, stage 1, years 1 and 2. And on Friday, our kindergarten team will be participating in that collaborative planning. So some support, try that again, support for students with additional needs. If your child has been identified as requiring additional support, your class teacher will have been discussing with you the strategies they'll be using to support them, as well as perhaps some goals for the semester. Our Getting to Know You interviews were a strong base for this, and teachers also utilise a wide range of curriculum assessment and observation data to inform this process in consultation with therapists and the school learning and support team. If your child has been determined to require a personalised learning and support plan or a summary sheet, your teacher will provide you with a copy. Please sign and return a copy for our records as soon as possible, and once this is done, the plans will be uploaded on the School Bites parent portal for your reference. Last week, we saw our crazy hat parade. It was so beautiful to see the community spirit last Thursday. Our students were so proud to show off their handmade hats, and the smiles of delight when they saw their buddies waving to them from the crowd was just gorgeous. It was great to see so many of our families there as well, and of course, Globe Preschool. We look forward to many more community building events in the near future. Year 6 to Year 7, our Year 6 parents, have you completed your high school EOI? Because the application site closes this Thursday. You must complete your online expression of interest for high school by this Thursday. This process still needs to be actioned, even if your child will be moving to a non-government school for high school. You can access the link to the site in the headlines. Current Year 4 students who are considering applying for Opportunity Class Placement for Year 5 2025, the applications site opens on April 4 and closes on May 20, and more information can be found on the Department of Education website with the link in the headlines. We are holding school tours for families from other schools considering Wilkins as an OC application option. So if you know someone in that situation, please refer them to our school website for details. While we're talking Opportunity Class Placement, you may have heard that the selective high school and Opportunity Class Placement tests will become computer-based tests in 2025. The department is calling for students to participate in a pilot of the computer-based placement tests to help them prepare for this change. It's free and it's open to students in Year 3 for the pilot Opportunity Class Placement test and students in Year 5 to sit the pilot selective high school placement tests. The pilot will be held on Saturday, the 22nd of June at a test centre in Sydney. Parents of eligible students are invited to submit an expression of interest for their child to participate at the International Convention Centre in Sydney. And the expressions of interest are open now until the 12th of April, and there's more information again in the Parent Info Hub with the link in the headlines. This week we have our school cross-country carnival for students in years 3 to 6 who as well as students in Year 2 who are turning 8 this year. All students will participate in a way that they are able to, as this forms part of the mandatory sport curriculum for all primary students. Our top competitors in each event will earn the right to represent our school at the Zone Carnival in week 4 next term. So good luck to all our students on Friday. Also, good luck to Owen in 65R, who has been selected to trial for the Sydney East boys basketball team next Monday. Good luck, Owen, on that one. Also coming up this term, our photo day is on Monday. So if you haven't ordered your photos yet, get online and do that. Again, the link is in the headlines. And at the end of this term, our school will be hosting an assembly to commemorate Anzac Day. Anzac Day falls during the school holidays, and so we will be having our assembly on Friday, April 12. In music news, there is some information about the Sydney South East Symphonic Winds Ensemble with application, audition and fee information for their yearly camp found in the hub with the link in the headlines. Also, our lunchtime dance lessons. There are still places available if you would like your child to participate. Again, check out the information in the headlines and in the hub. And there are plenty of holiday activities also listed there, as well as some community events that are coming up. Final thing, the Family Education and Occupation Index, otherwise known as the FOE, is a school-level index of educational disadvantage related to socioeconomic background, and it's critical for determining the distribution of funding to schools across the state. We require parental education and occupation data to be as complete and accurate as possible. This has been distributed through School Bites, and thank you to the families who have completed this form already. If you haven't done so, could you please do this as soon as possible? And I think that is it for me for this week. Look forward to seeing you around as we come very close to the end of term 1. Thanks.